Orbiteal sets a Starry Night spelling trap from your deck. Interesting. Rayo already searches one with normal summon, but it damn sure doesn't hurt to have
another one.
And brings itself back when Starry Dragon is bounced. I know it doesn't have to be Starry Dragon, but I don't give a fuck. Why did Blast have to be a normal trap and don't do shit against Solemns? And no, not every deck plays Solemns, but it would have been real nice if Blast could negate motherfucking Solemn. Since there's two traps Orbiteal can set, I would have liked to be able to activate it the same turn as set, which can be done on your opponent's turn since this effect is a... I'm kinda surprised Orbiteal doesn't banish itself when it leaves the field, cause most effects of the nature usually do. Konami should really do this shit more often, but we already know they won't. Starry Night seems to be tailor-made for Ties of the Brethren, and I'm a fan of Ties of the Brethren. Why? Just look at what it does. Normal summon Rayo, get a search, activate tie, summon Astel and Orbiteal. Need I say more? You could summon Flamel, but I'd rather keep that in my hand. You could summon Seal, but I'd rather bounce Rayo to special summon that motherfucker, then tribute it for Orbiteal's effect. And you could summon Barrier Statue of the Heavens, but I'd rather play a card that doesn't rely on me protecting it, which is taking away said protection from other monsters. I'm not saying summoning any of them with ties is bad. I'm just saying I don't prefer to do this shit. It's called a preference. I got a lot of them, you got a lot of them.
And don't act like you don't.
I feel there needs to be more ways to bounce Starry Dragon, cause Flammel, Blast, Seal on your turn only, and Arrival ain't enough. That said, however, Orbiteal certainly helps, although Starry Night are still slow as fuck. Thanks for watching. My Patreon, PayPal, Cashapp, Venmo's in the description, and so is my Discord server link. Now.
What's the question?
A few Yu-Gi tubers like Asian Eyes have made videos that Yu-Gi-Oh will one day or eventually will be dead. How do you feel about that? And do you feel the game will die one day? It's bound to die. It's called impermanence. Infinite impermanence. And when it dies, hopefully not anytime soon, but when it dies, I guess I'll just do some other shit. It's as simple as that. You always seem kind of pessimistic while making these videos. Is there something going on in your life that's causing that? No. Or do you just not enjoy making these videos? It's actually the opposite. I understand why you may feel that way, and it's a fair question, but I'm telling you, even if you believe me or not, it doesn't really fucking matter, to be honest, but it is completely the opposite. My life is fine. It is cool. I have very little complaints. But I understand why you feel that way. I am pretty pessimistic, right? Get over it. What was the last booster pack or product you opened IRL? I'm assuming you're not talking about separate cards. I think it was that starter deck, the Cyber starter deck thing. I think it was like 2017 or some shit. Also, if you even have physical cards anymore, what's your favorite prize card of your collection? You have guessed correctly. I do not have any physical cards. The only physical cards I had was like 3 years ago in 2018 when I moved where I'm at right now, and I sold that shit.
What else?
Are you interested in going to Japan? I mean, if it happens, but I'm not going out my way to make it happen, if that makes sense. And it seems you like that quote, so I would say it for you. Where is the little girl at? Out of the special summoning methods, which is your favorite and why? Link summons. Because they're blue, that's kind of why I like rituals, not the point. And also, there's less shit involved to amass materials for summoning link monsters. It's just simple as fuck. Obviously, there's some that have restrictions, but for the most part, you can use any monster to link summon. I like that quite a bit. How do you normally pick what question to answer? If I haven't answered the question before, and if it seems to be a relatively interesting question that gives you a little more of information about how I am as a person. I didn't mean to say it like that, but you know, emphasis and shit. Hashtag what's the question? You already know.
I appreciate you.